lied and was arrested again.
This story has had a lot of plot twists since it first broke, but meet Corey Harris. He went viral the other week for showing up to court in regards to a suspended license like this on Zoom.
And he was driving, right? Yeah, it was kind of an iconic meme, I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of iconic. I think I might have to get out the way for this one, though. It was kind of iconic, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't really know about it until people just started showing his face, and I was just like, okay, it's a new, like, meme or whatever. But I didn't know the meaning behind it until later.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So.
Didn't even understand what he was like, bruh.
So, just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
So, yes, he's driving. Why did he join? Why didn't he just wait to join?
You stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
Why didn't you just join right there?
What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter up to possibly 2 to 4 weeks if the court would allow.
Look at his face.
Okay. So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
He was just driving. And he didn't have a license.
Is with the charges, Your Honor.
No, I'm looking at his record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Like, bro, he is just stun locked right now, bro. He's just like, oh my, bro, I could only imagine what's going through his head, bro. Like, he just didn't think. He just thought, I have to answer this call, but I also have to park. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I would have just been outside. I would have stepped outside.
The silence is so loud here. What?
You down bad, gang.
Hello?
1 minute, Mr. Harris.
Bro, I know she's probably mad, bro. She probably like, gang, I was finna get you off, bro. Like, why you answer the phone in the car?
Why did you do that to yourself, man? Why?
Like, he had to know what they were calling for, bro. So it's like, why did he do that, bro? That's crazy. Wait, what drink is that? What you sipping on, gang?
I don't even know why he would do that.
What's up, Ezra?
So, defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond. Thank you.
Your Honor. Mr. Harris, I'll be giving you a call.
Okay.
Court calls case, People versus Maya Isom.
I mean, they couldn't have made that funnier if they hired actors to do exactly that. Like, that's Kino. That was amazing. At least when it comes into comedy. It sucks that he put himself in this situation. After that, I wouldn't even be surprised if he drove himself to turn himself in. But the story had a plot twist after this video went viral, because allegedly this was an error, as you had a bunch of viral tweets saying man who went viral for driving on a suspended license was actually a victim of a clerical error, and his suspension should have been lifted 2 years ago. Here he went on to the news station WXYZ and had this to say: with the type of ties that I have to the church and the community, it's very embarrassing. The article reads, his driver license was suspended in 2010 for unpaid child support, but a judge rescinded the suspension in January of 2022, the TV station said. However, the Michigan Secretary of State office never received a clearance from the Saginaw friend of the court, reported WXYZ, which tracked down the clerical error. This means that the lifting of the suspension never went into effect. In the video clip, Harris told Simpson that he was pulling into a parking lot at the doctor's office for an appointment. What was I thinking? I was thinking about getting my wife medical help, Harris told the news station. That's what I was thinking. Okay. But wait, he didn't give any indication that he was taking his wife to get medical help. I feel like that would be very important context to add into court here.
I mean, like, yeah, but you got to think about some shit, like, on the fly, bro. Like, in situations like this, you got to just, like, think about survival, bro.
It was definitely not making him look good whatsoever. I wasn't thinking about the fact that
I seen the situation. I know what the situation's about. I just, I'm just getting the update on him being arrested again.
Suspended life.
But I guess for additional context.
So this man was pulled over and had to go to court after he was caught driving with a suspended license.
Bro, that picture is iconic, bro.
And for the virtual court hearing on Zoom, he thought it would be a good idea to attend while driving. Again, with a suspended license, which hilariously left the entire courtroom speechless, including the judge. The judge immediately revoked the man.
Like, you literally can't write something better than that, bro. Like, he's literally pulling, like, he pulls in, hey, what are you doing? Are you available right now, right? Like, he's like, yeah, I'm pulling in right now. It's like, you realize we're discussing your suspended license and the fact that you can't drive. So why are you pulling into the doctor's office? He's like, hold on, back it in. Like, bro, he's just completely unaware, bro.
Ordered the man to turn himself in, where he spent 2 nights in jail. Now, this guy immediately went viral and became a huge meme in less than a day. Like, how on earth could you be this stupid? But here's the thing. In reality, the man's license was not suspended. He did get it suspended in 2010, but it was rescinded in 2022 by a different judge. Yet this judge somehow didn't get the memo. So in reality, he was completely fine to drive the entire time. Yet he was still unrightfully punished and had to spend 2 nights in jail over a mistake made by the courts and not himself. It's a shame. So this...
And then this is the update to that.
I don't care about all that.
About him being arrested again.
Always double check behind these workers because they will say that they will do something and they don't do it, he added. Harris said he spent 2 days in jail following the hearing after turning himself in. Kyla Crane, deputy legal detective for the Michigan Secretary of State, told the station that the process to get a driver's license reinstated can be a complicated process. Sometimes it is as simple as we at the Secretary of State's office did not get a clearance from the court that everything was done, but something happened in the wires, and we needed to talk to the court to get the clearance to clean up for the resident, Crane said. Okay, so that is interesting. So a bunch of news articles started essentially apologizing to the guy, saying, oh, we misreported this. The first part of the story, that wasn't the full story, but it might have been, because there's yet another plot twist to this entire situation. Because the judge dragged him back into court, this time in person, so not over Zoom. This is what he had to say about that.
To get through this as quick as I possibly can. But I will tell you, first of all, with any reference to your client having had a license on that day, and some indication or misunderstanding as to whether or not he had a license. Let me make it very clear, based upon what the court looked at, he has never had a Michigan license, ever.
Oh.
And has never had a license in the other 49 states and commonwealths that form up this great union. He has never had a license.
Wait.
In point of fact...
Wait. So he's never had a license. So how did they get the story about him getting his license suspended in 2010 and then, like, everybody was wrong?
When they suspended his license, and what people don't understand, when they suspended his license in Saginaw, they don't suspend the license. They suspend the privilege to drive in this state. Hence, for example, if he had had a Kentucky license, he would be able to drive everywhere that Kentucky would allow him to drive. He just couldn't drive in Michigan because his privileges had been restricted. I know you know that, but that wasn't at all said. But it doesn't matter because he didn't have a license. Ever.
So he lied? He went from acting stupid to, oh, we owe him an apology, to how stupid can you be? This guy is literally stupid maxing. He shows up to court about a suspended driver's license driving, has the judge wait for him to park his own car. Then I guess just lies to everyone claiming there was an error and he did in fact have a license. Thing in the courts wouldn't investigate, but it gets so much worse.
That
Wait,
court
how does it get worse?
And its friend of the court did nothing wrong. His license was his driving.
Yo, gang, that's like your third beverage, bro.
Were unsuspended in 2022. That required Mr. Harris to do something. He didn't do it. Therefore, that friend of the court was under no obligation to send anything to the Secretary of State.
Oh, because he would actually have to go out and get his license.
But when there's a question as to what I did, I'm going to look at everything to make sure that what I did was all in order. There's then an indication from that because that wasn't sent, there was a direct attack on Michigan's Department of Secretary of State's office, saying that the Secretary of State was somehow at fault.
It's really not a good idea to lie and say the U.S. government wronged you when you're actively in court against them. It's not like they wouldn't investigate. Like, this
I was about to say,
situation just...
like, if you're gonna call them out, bro, you gotta make sure that you got all the facts, bro, because they gonna try to do anything that they can to be like, well, technically you're wrong. Oh man, hey Brad, what he did was buy himself some time. Maybe he had to, you know what I'm saying, say some goodbyes to the to like a little side chick or something he had, bro. That's all that happened, bro.
This doesn't make sense. I think this has to be the most laughably stupid thing I've covered in years. This is just pure comedic gold without even trying to be comedic gold.
But it is funny though, like, cause bro, he got everybody to believe that he was actually innocent though. That's the crazy part. He actually got people to believe he was innocent. This guy has a future, bro. I don't know how long he's gonna be in jail for this little situation right here, but he has a future in potentially either comedy or some form of entertainment.
Part of this is,
or just public influence in general, bro. Like, he can get people to believe him.
This stop was in October. Most of the cases that we've heard just in this last afternoon are driving while license suspended cases. That's part of my Wednesday afternoon. We go through great pains to try to get people their licenses back, which is really how it should happen. Between October and because I don't live under a rock, I actually watch things. You look very nice on TV.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There was something that was said that was very disturbing to me. And I'm just going to let you know because I believe in being fair with everybody. The question was asked along the lines, between October of 2023 and the point in time of the May 15th hearing, was there an attempt by Mr. Harris to correct his license? Here's the part that was disturbing for me, so that you know.
Okay.
Mr. Harris indicated that at some point he had been involved in some accident. And being involved into the accident, that he was basically bedridden or at least housebound, he could not get to the Secretary of State.
Okay, that would make sense at least.
No, or don't tell me he lied about that.
Justifies him a little bit.
I'm going to presume, because my knowledge of defense counsel is, I know you don't misrepresent anything.
Right.
You never do.
Right.
That's not true.
Okay.
He purposely stated that he could not get to the Secretary of State, which, for the way we handle things in this court, would have placed him in a whole different category. We would have tried to find a way. Let's figure it out. And the reason I know that is because Mr. Harris, on December 28th of 2023, do you know where you were?
December 23rd.
23rd.
2023.
Bruh.
I know I was laid up from my accident.
You were at the Secretary of State's office. And you were at the Secretary of State's office because you redid and got your new Michigan ID. I have the date. That's the date you did it. December 28th, 2023. You did. And so that you also know, and in all fairness to counsel, because I don't know.
Like, there's just no way that, like,
the way I know that he's never had a license is because May 3rd, 1990, he's never He was 19 at the time. May 3rd, 1999. He applied for his first Michigan ID. Council knows, so I do. You cannot have both. You either have an ID or you have a license. One of the two. He has religiously every year gotten a new ID. And so he knows.
But never got a
he
license.
doesn't have a license. And quite frankly, I just wish he would have said that at the beginning. And all of this hoopla could have been just put all aside.
How does he get a new ID every year? He just didn't think twice about, like, hey, gang, maybe I need to get my license, bro. Like, how, does he have a car? Like, I got, how am I gonna, all right,
And we all go through the process as we do with all of the people coming here to try to get him his license back.
What an unexpected plot twist.
Wow.
How do we get so many plot twists in a story in just a few days? Like, come on, dude. If you're going to be on the road, have a license. I get he's not like a massive danger to society out here because this is like, what is this like? Is this a misdemeanor? It's a class 2 misdemeanor. Well, actually, Michigan. Okay, still a misdemeanor. But apparently he has a car and he's been driving for very many years, but never had a license. So
how do you, well, I guess he could have got the car through like other means, not necessarily a dealership, because I'm pretty sure dealerships only give you a car if you have a driver's license. I'm sure. Unless you just got money like that and then they probably just letting that money talk and they ain't even gonna worry about the driver's license, or he could have got it in someone else's name. I guess there's a lot of different things he could have done.
I don't know why.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
I have done my
like,
driver's license in both Norway and in the U.S. It is a cakewalk getting a driver's license in the US in comparison to Norway. In Norway, it took me like 6 months to get my driver's license there and $3,000. Here in the US, it was like $30 and maybe 2 weeks. I'm not even sure. Just had to do the written exam, then prove to a driving instructor that I could actually drive the car. And boom, you got it. The US is very pro car. It's very easy.
Yeah, bro, but that written test is, bro, nah, bro, stop. You can't make it sound like it's that easy, bro. That written test is not, it's not a real test on whether or not you can really drive or not, bro. Because I'm not going to lie, if I took it right now, I'd probably fail it, bro. All right, let me try it. Dang, 40 questions is crazy. All right, we'll speed run it. What? 26. All right. Areas of the left and right corners, so let you see mirrors. Blind spots. Legal to drive in left lane, multi-lane highway, turning left. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't even finish reading the question. Under normal driving conditions, once I oh, shit. Are you not allowed to pass on a highway with at least 2 lanes? Nah, you gotta, are you not allowed to pass on the right? Another vehicle's on the left, yes. Wait, what? When I'm in the left, how am I not able to pass another vehicle on the right when I'm in the left? That doesn't even make any sense, bro. The left lane is made for the turn, made for passing. The maximum speed limit in cities and towns is 25. What the fuck? The sign is, no, it's not handicap. Was it helicopter? Guide sign for highway? I guess. Service hospital? Bro, make it red. What do you mean? What is the best way to handle a curve? Gradually increase. Nah, that's insane. Slow down before I enter the curve. Yeah, that's what I'd be doing. Convicted of running a red light. Whoa. How added to your driving record? 4. Some bullshit. Which of the following is used as left edge lines on divided highways? What do you mean left edge? What are you talking about? Oh, the solid white line. There's no yellow line in the picture. What does sign indicate? Pedestrian crosswalk.
easy to get your license here. So he doesn't really have too much of an excuse, especially if he's renewing his ID every single year. Getting your license is basically equally as easy as renewing your ID. So yeah, he doesn't have too much of an excuse. And then the fact that he just lies to the judge and lies to the media and paints this like fake story saying like, I was wronged here. Dude, you wronged yourself. And then you like double down on it. You tried to like lie yourself out of...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He was just way too deep in with the lies to stop. I think that's really what happened here, bro. I think he was just too deep in, bro. He was lying a little too much.
Trouble, which,
But I don't think he knew. Honestly, I think he might just be too dumb, bro. He might actually be dumb. Like, dumb enough to only get an ID and think that it doubles as an ID and a license. Because technically your license can double as an ID. So he probably thought the other way around. Probably. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Apparently backfired. But hey, at least he's no terrible person. Unlike this IRL streamer who filmed herself almost ending someone's life, laughed about it, and ran off. And that is...
Yeah, that video is insane. But he was lawyered up. He thought he might have a payday coming. That's how stupid he is. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, it's just too much going on, bro. Dude, are you driving? This guy. No, I'm parking. You're the city had a wonderful effort for us in a different country for driving without a license. It's like, bro, the story just like, bro, there's too many plot twists, bro. Like, there's too many plot twists in this, bro. Hopefully this is the end of the story, bro. So we got it all capped in one video. This is peak entertainment, bro. This is like what should be covered on the news, bro. Just a nice, wholesome, funny story, bro. Cause like ain't nobody getting hurt. It's just like a licensed story. He's just your average dumb guy. Like, that's a good ending, too, bro. That's a good ending. It's a good ending. Maybe he'll learn to get a license instead of an ID this year, in December.